What's good? What's good? What is going on, guys? Welcome in. It's been a minute. I know it's been a long minute. Thank you guys for patiently waiting for us over here at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. If you know me, if you're close to me, you know that I was dealing with some heavy times. Still am dealing with some really heavy times. So it was crucial to take this break for my family and for myself. So hopefully you guys understand, but today we're going to be diving in to WWE 2K24. I know there's a lot going on. Since the last time you've seen me, we've released the Pat McAfee pack, so we could talk a little bit about that. We could talk about the next coming DLC, some of the patch notes, and dive into SummerSlam and Monday Night Raw, man, because I feel like it was a banger. But without further ado, let's dive in. Pro Wrestling Shoot! What is going on? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining with me as always, James. James, it's good to see your face, man. I know I've talked to you the last couple of weeks. You're my best friend, so I know I stayed in touch with you. It's been rough, man, but it's really good to see you. How you been?
Yeah, very good to see you. Condolences to your family. I know, what you're going through. It's very hard, and we're always here for you, brother. Even especially everybody here in the chat. We know about you. Thank you for, just sending happy trails to Jesse, and we're we have you in our thoughts.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, look, family's going through it right now, man. Like I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat anything. It's rough. I lost my brother. And dude, it's incredibly hard. It's it's up and down. It's up and down. It was good to get distractions are good,
Yeah,
especially right now. I feel like SummerSlam did a really good job of distracting me and the wife because, man, the wife and mother-in-law, it's hard. And brother-in-law, my other brother-in-law, kids, everybody's going through it, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, but truth be told, man, I missed you guys. I always try to be transparent with everybody. The week that I lost my brother, I had like 5 videos I was going to pump out that week. I remember talking to you, James. I was like, look, the week before I had pumped out a lot of content, and I was like, hey, we're going to keep it going. I'm going to pump out another, 5 videos this week. That's the most that I've ever done. Like that last week, it was the most that I can pump out in a week while working a 9 to 5 and a physical 9 to 5 too. Not a work from home 9 to 5, like to where I could just pop over at my computer. No. I'm out in the field.
Yeah, out in the sun.
Out in the sun, working a 9 to 5. So to find the time to make as much content as I did that week was incredible. And I really had it in my head that I was gonna make 5 more videos. It was Monday, dude, when all this happened. You know what I mean? It was Monday. It was the start of my week. And I was already ready to go back into grind mode, right? I remember making the announcement on YouTube saying, hey, we got all this content coming out, more videos here. I've been popping up schedules for you guys too, because I feel like I want to be transparent that way. Like, here's a schedule of what you can expect from the Pro Wrestling Shoot, right? Like, we got the live streams here. We got a game stream here. We got 2 videos dropping this week. I wanted to stay busy for you guys. And I still plan on doing that. Right now, I'm going to try to pump out some more content this week. I got some video ideas in the works that I want to do. And I do want a game stream. I really want a game stream.
Yeah.
Like, I miss it, dude. I have so much, even though like our game streams are not the most popular thing we do, man, I just have fun just gaming and talking with you guys. You know what I mean? It's
nostalgia and just interacting, and it's like having someone next to you watch the whole time, so, and it's getting different thoughts and opinions of what this could have been in this game, blah 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 blah. Just it's all fun.
It gives you ideas for content too, man. So I just really enjoy it. I enjoy streaming more than I enjoy making the videos.
Yeah.
Although the editing, man, there's something about editing to me that I really, it relaxes me. Um, it's pretty cool. I actually got to make my brother's slideshow for his funeral, and it was probably the most difficult project that I've ever done because, just looking at countless photos and videos of him, and
You're telling me I was
you
in
know,
charge of my grandmother's situation in in February, so I know what you're going through. It's and then it's all at once, and then you try to plan everything, and it's and then it's cost. It's just man, it just puts everyone in a damper, and then
yeah.
you probably seen family you haven't seen in years, and
Oh my God, dude. Like, so the funeral was amazing. Like, I that's wasn't amazing, but it was amazing to see how many people loved my brother. Like, how many people came through from all over the country, family that, my wife hasn't seen in years, dude. We had people coming from Tennessee, and I live in Washington
hmm
State. We had people coming from Tennessee, Colorado. Like,
hmm
dude, it's
yeah,
insane. Like, to think California, Vegas,
yeah,
all over the place, man. It was incredible. They shut my brother's job down, where he works. They shut his job down for that day, which is insane. If you
yeah,
knew the place that he worked, that is huge.
yeah.
The CEO, the guy that owns the building, was at this funeral. It's just incredible, man, just
Wow.
to see like the love poured out for him. So, but yeah, the slideshow I made, one of the most difficult projects I ever did, but one of the biggest honors that I've ever had the privilege of doing because, yeah, it was just, it was a lot, man. It was a lot.
hmm
Y'all want to shout out some of these people, man, because I
Yeah, of
miss all
course.
people. They're all in here. It's really good to see everybody, man. I
See all the
see everybody
familiar
popping up.
faces. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, what's good, man?
What's
My
going on, Mike?
PWJ. Got to
BWJ.
shout out Joe Compton, man. Joe
What's
Compton,
up,
hey,
Joe? Always
uh,
here.
yeah, Joe, I appreciate you, man. Like,
Yeah.
sending all the love you did over in the Discord and everything, dude. That
Yeah.
doesn't go unnoticed, man. Trust me. Like,
Yeah. Trust me.
even though my
I
responses
know.
were like minimal,
Yeah.
because of the situation I was dealing with, and
Which is,
it was just rough. But
obviously, it's accepted, it's,
yeah, yeah. But
and
man,
just seeing the interaction, and I know I'm not too much on there. I'm usually busy and I'll try to pop in here and there. So I do see I get the notifications every time. Trust me.
yeah, dude. I appreciate that shit, Joe. For real, man. Gabe, what's good, man? Good to see you. See here. K Money is king, dude.
Give me
Always holding it
one
down
second. I got a
on
call real
Twitch,
quick.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. You're
Shower went
good,
up.
man. You're good. Here, I'll go solo layout real quick, man. Hey, yo, it's good. Always good seeing you, K Money. Appreciate you, bro. Hunter Iggy, man. It's good. I don't know if I'm is familiar with you coming in, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. NWO for life. What is good? Hey, Jesse, nice to see you again, mate. I hope everything is under control. It's it's getting there. It's getting there. It's gonna take a lot of time, man. Like that's just where I'm at. Things never really get better. They just kind of get easier to deal with over time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sure everybody knows where I'm coming from when when you lose a loved one. It's rough, man. It's rough, but I appreciate you, dude. Joe says, Jesse, good to hear you again, man. Much love to you, my brother. Hey, we love you, Joe. I appreciate you so much, bro. Everything pro wrestling. Conrad over here, man. I've been talking to Conrad too in the times, man. My brother over here. I appreciate you coming in, Conrad. Thank you. Brandon says, hey, Jesse and James, it's Brandon. It's great to be here today. Dude, it's great to see you, Brandon. It really, really is great to see you guys. NWO for life. My condolences, Jesse. I hope you and your family recover from this in time, man. In time. It just takes a lot of time. Miracle X, what's good, man? Keep your head up, Jesse. I appreciate you, man. Trying. I'm trying over here, man. See here. Isaiah, what's good, man? What's up, guys? Sorry, I've been MIA lately. I feel your pain. I lost my dad almost 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago for me too, man. I lost my dad. That's crazy. Well, I've actually no 2 years. It's been 2 years, but yeah, man. It's rough, dude. It's rough. I appreciate you, Isaiah. Dap, what's good, man? I see you down here. What's up, Jesse and James? Good to have you two back. Hey, man. Dude, it's good to be back. It really is good to be back. I missed you guys so much, man. I miss making content. I miss, playing some video games. I have been playing some games, the last couple of weeks. Like I've been keeping up with my faction, I guess. And oddly enough, I picked up I picked up in a skating game. I don't know if you guys like skateboarding or anything, but I grew up skateboarding and I miss Skate. And I know that Skate 4 has been in like the production for years now, and it's almost like it's never going to release. But I picked up Skate Sessions, and it's like the simulation skateboarding game. And dude, it is hard. That game is so hard to play. It's ridiculously hard. It's like they made this shit too serious, you know what I mean? But I'm digging. It's so addicting though. Like it's not like you're gonna hit a ramp and do crazy 900s into like indie grabs and all this. It's not like that. It's a street skating game, and you literally have to commit the tricks in order to pull them off. It's nuts, dude. It's so realistic. The graphics, their graphics are all right. I just meant like it's realistic, like how you basically have to learn how to skate on a video game, just like you would in real life. It's insane. It's really crazy, man. Prayers up to you, Jesse. I appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you. Blitz, what's good, man? Hope everything is well, Jesse. It's getting there. It's getting there, Blitz. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for stopping in here. Ray Jacobs, man. Good to see you. We are always here for you, Jesse. We are here for you, Jesse, and you guys never alone. Life can be difficult, but we're here to support each other. Dude, that means the world. It really does. Like that, I really love our community over here at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I really do, man. We've built something over here. You know what I mean? We're not the biggest community in the world, but dude, I feel like we've built a bond, especially in the lives and the podcast that we do, like the same like 30, 40 people that come in here all the time. Dude, you guys are so great, man. I like I brag about you guys all the time to the wife. Like, man, loyal guys, loyal community. Like, I love you guys so much, man. It does not go unnoticed. I promise you. Yobi, what's good? Hey, yo, Jesse, welcome back, bro. Glad to see your face and smile, my guy. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, I'm gonna get some content out there too. I'm gonna be doing some content. It's good, distractions are good, dude. Doc Holla, what up, family? Glad to have you back, man, dude. It's so good to be back. It really is. It's good to see everybody. The OTC has returned. Yes, we're gonna dive into that too, man. Let me see here. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna have to get like a GoFundMe for Joe, man. Get his PS5 back. Cube, what's good, man? Nice to see you again. It's good to see you too, man. Jordan Kirby, what's good, man? Welcome to the chat. Says, I believe in Joe Hendry. Me too. Say his name. I love it. I love Joe Hendry. You're still not missing nothing, bro. Executioner, man. What's good, man? Hey, another thing, dude, I appreciate you too, man. I know that you've hit me up. The replies have been short. I hope everybody that I've replied to in short conversation didn't take that personally. Just know that I've been trying to, as much as I can, stay away from. I've been still like on social media and still try to have a presence, but I still have tried to spend as less amount of time, like the least amount of time that I can on social media, just to be there for the family and really, just pour all my energy into that, because that's what's needed the most at the end of the day. As much as I love YouTube, as much as I love you guys, as much as I love this community, and as much as I love like the WWE games and, professional wrestling, these are just interests and hobbies, and that's the family. The family comes first always, dude. Pro Wrestling Shoot, I wrote my mom's obituary when she passed. That was by far the hardest thing I had to do. Dude, I can't imagine. That's rough, dude. Dab says, yo, Jesse, I know how you feel. Lost my brother last October, and it's still kind of raw, fam. We get through it. Yeah, it's rough, dude. This is my second brother. So it's my second brother that I've lost, both older brothers. So it's unfortunate, man. And it sucks. MJB, what's good, man? Hey, Jesse, sorry for your loss, but glad you're okay. Yeah, man, for sure, dude. I appreciate you, man. I miss seeing you. Skate 4 or Skate is still in development and ask the community to participate every month for testing purposes. Really? Yo, do they ask them to play it? Because, dude, that would be dope. I would love to get my hands on Skate. Because the last Skate game was like, what, Xbox? Wasn't it Xbox 360? Like, dude, that's a long time ago. Doc Allah, man, with the super chat. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. For the one time $5 donation, dude. You're a real one, man. I appreciate you. That goes a long way for the channel, guys. Long way. Definitely, man. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. That means a lot. Thank you, dog. WWE 2K25 skip PS4 and Xbox One. It should skip PS4 and Xbox One. I hope so, dude. I don't see it happening though. That's why I really try to come in live so you can remember my face, because I really love what y'all do every day. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's definitely a good way for me to remember you, because the videos get flooded with so many comments, right? And I did remember some of you guys from the videos, but actually most of you guys from the videos. I have a decent memory when it comes to that. But yeah, it's just yeah, I don't know. It's easier when you get to conversate with the people in the chat. You know what I mean? You build a relationship with people. That's like the best way to remember people. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys that come in these lives, dude. I really do. If anyone's interested in third-person shooters, Warhammer Space Marine 2 is coming out September 6th, and it's going to be brutal. Got my pre-order in. Send me a trailer to that, Dap. Send a trailer over to the Discord, dude. I'll check that out.
Yeah,
I like
we need more games.
I like third-person shooters. I like all shooters, to be honest. Legendary Yobi says, happy to see you back. I could still see your pain in your eyes, but I still see you making it through. Speedy recovery, Brody. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Hashtag let's make Jesse smile. I appreciate that, dude. That's a good hashtag. That's a good hashtag to have, man. The year lost my grandfather in 2021. Still seems like yesterday, dude. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like you go through this thing, like when you lose somebody to where it takes so long. Like it still doesn't seem like he's gone. You know what I mean? To me, like it's hard to like process that. You know what I mean? Because it's so sudden. Like when something like that happens, it's so sudden. Unless like they're going through cancer or something like that.
Yeah,
like or they're just older. Like. But even
it's still a dream that just like, really, this actually happened. Like I'm not.
It's unreal, dude. It's so unreal. It's crazy. So yeah, it's hard to process. Isaiah Hill says, WWE 2K25 next gen only. Dap says, I got you. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. 2K25. I want to do a video, and I think I want to just include. Do me a favor. Let's do something in this podcast right now. After this is all said and done, I want you guys to leave a comment. Semi-short one, right? Don't write me a book, but leave a comment that explains what feature you would like to see in the next game, in the next installment. Like what would just one feature, one anything, doesn't matter, just one. What you would like to see. I'll make a community video based on our podcast feed, not based on the full community, right? Like by the way, we finally made it to 5,000 subs. Like that's pretty fucking rad. Like I'm stoked about that. Like we set a goal for summertime. We hit summertime, hit the goal, man. Like next stop 10,000, right? Like that's where we're headed. 10,000. That's rad, dude. 5,000 subs. Man, if we can make it to 100,000 someday, man, I might be able to do this shit full time. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? Get some sponsorships rolling or whatever, and I'll do this shit full time. Like, no kidding, man. It would be fun. Be a lot of fun. But yeah, leave a comment after this podcast. Let me know one feature that you would like to see in WWE 2K25, and we'll feature that comment, your name, everything. We'll feature that in there. And it's going to be a community video for WWE 2K25. That'll be a video that we make. Man, you guys are hitting it up with the super chat.
Man, I see you guys.
Joe Compton, dude, with the $9.99 donation. I'm wanting to help a brother out. I can't wait to make my TPWS debut. Hashtag let's make Jesse smile. God, I hope that last hashtag doesn't have some sort of kinky meaning. Yeah, let's not get weird up in here. You know what I mean? Dude, I appreciate that so much, Joe. You guys, it goes so far, but it's not required. Just know that, guys. I never require like a super chat from you guys. Unless like
it's appreciated, it's
oh dude,
it's just
so
much love. You guys just are in this family like the rest of us. So
yeah, and none of you guys are forgotten either, man. Like we talk about you guys, like we have our own like little private chat that we go on. Me, James, and Conrad over at Everything Pro Wrestling. Like we talk about you guys a lot. And so it's community's top notch, dude. I appreciate every single one of you, man. Joe Compton with the $9.99. I appreciate that, dude. MJB says, I got a photo op with Dirty Dom on SummerSlam afternoon. I wanted to pick with Jey Uso with the $4.99. Dude, you went to SummerSlam, MJB? That's fucking rad. Like that's such a good event to go to. Like you're gonna have to are you in our Discord? MJB, let me know. Are you in our Discord? Because I want to see some pictures, or at least on Twitter. Tag me in the fucking pictures, dude.
Yeah, that's rad.
That's so cool, dude. Yeah, I was gonna go to WrestleMania, but with everything going on in my life, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it to Mania. I am gonna go to Wrestle Dream, AEW Wrestle Dream. So I'm gonna catch that. That's gonna be my next event. I think that's all I really got planned. Unless 2K like invites us to the Rumble this year. That's probably the only event I'm gonna do. Well, I guess yeah, it would be the only event in 2024, right?
I got you, MJB. I'll put it right now in the chat.
I still have to join the Discord. Yeah, dude, join that Discord, man. We're over there chatting and shit. It's good times, man. Ray Jacobs with the $10 like spice for Jesse, making the best community to be a part of. Always will be a part of this family. This super chat is for you. Just hey, I appreciate that, Ray. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the fucking best. Like I'm not like not even sugarcoating that shit. You guys are so awesome, dude. I appreciate that. It's this shit goes a long way, dude. You have no idea. Like I started this YouTube out of the love and passion for making WWE 2K games better for the community as a whole. Right?
4 years strong. 4 years. It's wild.
4 years what?
Since we started almost everything besides the YouTube portion.
The YouTube, no, but
no, not the YouTube,
podcast,
but just the podcasting. And
we've been podcasting for a minute, dude. And to be honest, I prefer the way that we used to podcast, guys. If you go and listen to the old podcasts on Spotify, let me know what you think because I kind of want to go back to audio just on doing a full
cursing like sailors. It was
it
was loud. It was.
The skits, all the fun shit that we did.
I'm like, we did that. So cringe.
It was, dude, it was so creative though. And I loved it. I loved it, man, so much. But YouTube, I wanted to do video and, doing the stream was cool. It still is cool. It's amazing, but it's a whole different thing than what we used to do as podcasters, right? Like we had like a full on podcast setting that was so much fun, dude. So much fucking fun. And I miss doing that, dude. But I started the YouTube about, a year ago, right? A year ago, we started coming on YouTube, a little over a year. But a year ago, we did YouTube 2K. We changed our platform to 2K, basically. And that's, been going strong, dude. So in a year, we've made 5,000 subs, dude. That's fucking unreal when you think about it. Like, that's unreal. Like, shout out to Jess Bryan, too. Jess Bryan, shorter time, got fucking 8,000 subs. Dude, that's insane. That is like, we really should be patting ourselves on the back because that's an insane number to get in a year to start just pumping videos out and shit. That's crazy, dude. Dap with the $10 donation. I appreciate it. I dropped a link in the Discord for Warhammer Space. Oh, sick, dude. Hashtag the OTC. Also,
over the counter
here in Nashville. 10 before my birthday. And I will be there. Dude, that's rad. I put in a request. So I put in a request for some Raw tickets. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them. But 2K hooks us up sometimes or puts in a request for us anyway. It's not like they can just hand out tickets. But I did put a request in to take my family to Monday Night Raw in September when they come to Portland. So I'm hoping that WWE hooks it up with the tickets, but that shit's expensive, bro. Like $300, like $300 for like the same seats that I paid like $60 for just like a year ago.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro.
It's wild. It's really wild. Yeah,
Oh.
I know she was vouching for me to go to Ontario, California, Raw, and this was like months ago. That thing was practically sold out by then, and yeah, something like on the floor. I haven't been to Raw and SmackDown in a year. It was probably what, maybe a little over $100. Maybe
I think the last Raw I went to was with you, James, when I was
that was the last one we went to, and it was. What did we spend?
2019?
4 shows. We spent about $1,000 each for 4 shows.
That was 2018.
Something like that, right? I think we spent $1,000 each on 4 shows total.
Yeah, 4 shows total. Yes,
4 shows: Raw, SmackDown,
NXT War Games,
and Survivor Series. Yeah,
$1,000 each, dude. You're not even gonna get good tickets to WrestleMania for $1,000.
No,
one night.
Yeah,
like that's nuts.
It's ridiculous.
Nuts.
Yeah,
we had 4 shows under our belt, man. That was fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, enjoy those cheap times, and then now with WrestleMania in Vegas.
Yeah, it's nuts. Dude.
It's going to be nasty. Unless you find some sort of good deal. I don't know.
Dap, I want to check out that Warhammer, dude, because I'm desperate to play some other games, guys. Like, I don't know how you're feeling on WWE 2K, but I'm going to tell you how I feel right now. Like, I'm basically only getting on that game, and I know this isn't the popular answer, but the only fucking thing I'm playing is my faction. Like, that is it. Like, I'll pop on, because all the other modes are like, are done, right? They're toast. Like, there's nothing good to do in universe. They made all my cause bald. There's a lot of shit, so I don't want to re-download everything.
Yeah,
the online's trash, so I can't get on there and play with the homies.
There's only one mode. Only one mode, and
the game is my faction. Yeah, the game is my faction.
Like, and I know a lot of people don't like the my faction thing. Well, that's the only thing that they're actually working on.
I actually like my faction. This year, like, I've spent way too much money on this game. Next year, they're not gonna be so lucky. Like, I'm not giving all my money away to this fucking game. But this year, I gave it a try, spent some money on the game, and I dig my faction. I'm just so far into it now to where I'm just like, I'm gonna keep playing it. You know what I mean? Like, when the events drop, I'm gonna play it, and gives me something to do.
Even the modes has been for me, it's been kind of bland. Yeah, they'll add a couple events here and there, and then once you do them, there's not much else you can do. It's either grind or just wait till the next business day or whatever's going on.
So that's how I feel with 2K25 or 24 right now, is that there's really nothing going on for it until, like, even when DLC drops. I mean, what am I going to do with the DLC if I can't go into the universe mode and enjoy myself? What am I going to do with this DLC? I promise you, as soon as Jade drops, Naya, all them, I'm going to use them one time. And if they're not in my faction, if I don't got a my faction card to mess around with them on there, probably won't even play with them. Like, I'm just being real. WCW, like, they're going to have to add some, like, new match types or something in this DLC. Listen, and I'm being kind of harsh too, because 2K has given us a lot of free extra shit this year, and that's dope. And I hope they keep up that same energy next year. But the next game needs to be, it has to have that hook, man. I already said it in the video, right? It's like, you got to hook me, dude. Yeah. You have to hook me with this next game, because it's just missing a lot, dude. There's something. It's almost like we need some sort of new game mode. Create a story back. Like, what are we waiting on?
Give me something. If I can't even work online, give me something else besides, like, my faction. Give me different alternatives for story, for my race. Don't just give me one direction.
Story. If they brought me create a story back, I would spend hours in that shit. You know,
I wish
that would be my whole fucking channel. Like, all my videos, like, I would make a whole series.
I wish they would just do the direction. Stories. Like Here Comes the Pain. You can go through whole different types of storylines. You can be a heavyweight, go after the world title, cruiserweight, and go for the cruiserweight title. Be a ladies' man. They have so many. This one is just like you have like 2 options, and you're still going the same direction. Change that up.
Yeah, something.
It's just so bland. I mean, the universe mode. Yeah, we all know how we feel about that, and I'm not going to play 40 years of WrestleMania. There's not much.
One and done. one that in my
It's
rise.
one and done. Add
Yeah.
some stuff on it. You can add more. Like, hey, if you do this number of times, this adds to your my factions. Give me something to collaborate with. Do something.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree with that. Hey, you want to grab a couple of comments for me real quick? Gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go let my dog out of this.
Can I click on these? I cannot click on them.
You can't click on the comments?
No, I cannot. No, I don't have an option.
What happened?
Weren't
you able to do that before?
I think it's just, well, ever since they changed it where it's just host has to allow you in, I think it's just host.
Oh, that's weak.
Like the super chat. I can't click on the super chat, which shout out to Doc Hollow with the $4.99.
Oh, that's so fucking weak. All right. Doc Hollow, man, thank you so much for the $4.99 donation. Have you seen the new gameplay trailer for Neckbreaker? Yes, I have. And on that news, physics based.
Oh, yeah.
So the physics, so that skateboarding game that I was talking about earlier, that reminds me of what they got going on Neckbreaker. I am not as excited about that. I know, like, it looks cool, visually pleasing, but I don't get excited for the indie developers. I can't until I play the game and I find something amazing about it. Plus, I'm a mainstream wrestling guy. Like, I kind of keep up with the indies, but if it doesn't have a name in the video games that I recognize, chances are I really don't want to play it. I'm excited for Ultra Pro. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for
Ultra Pro.
What's the other one? Wrestling Code.
Yeah,
I'm excited for those games, but dude, I don't know. I did see that little trailer for Neckbreaker. Will I pick it? Look, will I pick it up? Yes, I will, because I'm going to support every single wrestling game that comes out. Period.
Easily.
He said they done push the demo. Oh, Kitty Bomb's in here. Good to see you, man.
What's up, Kenny?
They done push the demo back again for the Wrestling Code or for Ultra Pro. Which one was it? Because we were supposed to get a demo soon for Ultra Pro.
The games, right? One of them. I can't recall.
I think it was Ultra. Ultra Pro was the one that was saying that they were going to give us a demo.
It probably had.
UPW. Yeah, see right there.
Okay, UPW.
Yeah. Look, I hope it's good, man. I'm gonna
probably saw something that just bugged them. So,
look, I'm not going to rush these companies to push out a game because I did that with AEW. You know what I mean? I was one of those guys like, just release the fucking game already.
Hurry up, we need something else. And then
I think we were just so tired of 2K at the time. We're just like, dude, release it. Just fucking release it. And they released it too early. You know what I mean?
You're like what were you guys thinking?
Yeah, you should have held off.
I never said a word.
Like, damn, dude. Yeah. That was totally me. And, I don't want to rush these devs anymore. Like, take your time, man. Release a good game. That's all I'm going to ask. Like, just take your time. If it takes a while, it takes a while. That's why I'm not on like the Wrestling Code for like, we haven't heard shit about this game or whatever. We haven't, but
I'm just going with the flow. Once in a while I'll see that. Oh, hey, this person signed with them. Oh, cool. See what happens.
Who knows what they're cooking up, man? I'm excited about it. I really am excited about that. So we'll see what's up, man. Out of the two, I probably am more excited for Ultra Pro, but that's because I've seen actual gameplay from it. I've heard the ideas from the devs. I've heard about the creation suite.
We've had more news from there.
Yeah, so I know what this game is going for, rather than the Wrestling Code. We haven't really heard anything except for roster, right? So
yeah, just about that.
It's kind of where we're at. Yeah, it is, man. Big On, what's good, man? I want 2K25. Oh, by the way, Doc Holland, thank you so much for that $5, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, much love.
I want 2K25 to have Road to WrestleMania and story mode. That would be dope. Dab says I still like my GM. I need to play it more, dude. I think I would like it more if I had that online. That's where I'm at right now.
More freedom. That's just me. I would play it more. It just needs more freedom to me.
I think if I got to like pop online with James and like go against his show, I would have more fun. That's where I'm at.
Just let me express it how I would. I don't care, but let me put a Cruiserweight versus this and see what happens. Not if you put these two, I don't know. I like the old school type. I wish I know they're more. They made it more strategic, and that's fine. You have to be more smarter for it. Just give me the freedom. Give me both options. Free roam, if you will.
Dude, you know what? You guys make me feel so good because look, 29 people in here. That's fucking incredible. My wife was like, my wife was like, your community's probably excited to see you tonight because she knew that I was going back live. I was like, man, I wouldn't be surprised if we got 4 people in there. She said,
I was
why?
close. I was off by 10. I said about 20-ish.
She said, why? And I said, because I've been gone for 2 weeks. And in this game, if you're gone, people move on and find something else to watch. That is just what it is.
I think it's just more so the love, It's just like you said, certain people go to certain content and stick with that.
Yeah.
That's just their bread and butter.
Yeah,
and,
man. We got that, we got that tight.
We got that family. We got our little, universe, our universe people.
For real, dude. For real.
Little circle.
MJB says almost 60,000 people in that stadium was overwhelmingly crazy. Imagine doing it for 2 days in a row. Yeah, they're going to do that next. I guess that's what it's going to be from now on, right? SummerSlam.
That's what he said in the press. So, I mean, what is it? 2 years or 2 years? 2 days next year, right? And then I know Minnesota got 2 days, and that's what it looks like. I think they're just going to do the big 4. Maybe I would hope that's probably the way they're going.
It might be, man. Might be.
I mean, that's going to blow if you're trying to attend the event. So, but
Dap says, I know I paid $86 last year, and same seats are now $197. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Endeavor buying WWE, like, it was good, and then it was terrible for the fans. Like,
yeah, and they know someone's going to buy it. I'm telling you, like you said, WrestleMania. Look what the NFL did in Vegas. It just scares me about it, what people are going to pay for WrestleMania.
I'm not throwing out hope just yet for WrestleMania because I still want to go, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see.
Same here. I want to see what the pricing looks like. I was bummed that Survivor Series went to Canada after WrestleVote said California was an option, but I'm pretty sure either they just got bumped for the following year or maybe the other company got ahead of them. I don't know.
Could be, man. My PWJ says I actually play Universe, and to me, my faction is boring. Why would I play with wrestlers? I play an exhibition. It's preference. It really is preference, man. Like
the way I would put my faction, it's if you played at the beginning, that's the way to go. If you catch it later, it's kind of you're too late. And I mean, I know the big thing is you have to have this required card. You have to have this, and I know that's the only way you can redeem and get Persona cards. It's trust me, I've seen the frustrations. Trust me, I was one of the ones that was not spending money.
If you were to drop, hold on a second. This is not going to be the favorite answer, but if you didn't start my faction at the beginning of the year and you were to just like pop on and say, all right, well, I want Amethyst cards and stuff, and you dropped like $100, I think you could pop right back into it because you can just get the popular packs.
Well, I don't know. You'd be throwing some.
You play all those proving grounds and get your cards that way.
I mean, you could, but you'd be punching holes in the wall. What do you mean I didn't get this card? You get one SummerSlam card within 20 packs.
The gold, that Roman Reigns gold is a collection reward that you have to play with one of the events coming up. I don't know if it's dropped yet. I didn't even play the events.
No,
dropping lately.
I don't know if there's any new ones today. I know obviously like the next 3 weeks there's the Roman Reigns one. He's the superstar of the month.
Yeah. I miss the intergender matches. Had it in 2K23. Did we have intergender matches in 2K23? I don't think we had that. We had mixed challenge.
Maybe. Well, that's kind of.
Is that what you're talking about?
That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but you couldn't like as soon as like one would tag in.
You can't have male versus. Yeah, no, you can't have male versus. Could that be an option? I mean, they'd be throwing ideas of like.
All I'm gonna say is if we get Rhea versus Dom, they better add that shit next year.
It's funny that you bring that up, Dab, because I know they asked her again, like, what if there's an idea, like just like China, if you go after the IC title. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Triple H if he wants to do that. But
she ain't gonna beat Braun Breaker though.
No, I'm not saying Braun Breaker, but if there's like some flimsy IC champion or lo and behold, Dom wins the title.
Could you imagine Dom beating Braun Breaker?
Unless they switch brands.
Wild, dude. They're doing so good right now. WWE is doing so good right now.
Like Dom wins the 6-pack challenge. That's the only way I could see it. Somebody, and then she gets it. I mean, that's how it was with Eddie in China. So, there's some similarities.
That'd be different, man. That'd be different. And he also said that he needs create a story back. Yes, I second that, Dap. Like, give me create a story. I can't believe that they missed the boat with finish your story this
Yeah,
year. That was their fucking tagline.
that was
We
the
didn't
one
get
to
create a
do,
story.
and instead, no, there's always hope for
Botched.
25, right? Yeah,
I'm tired of holding out hope, bro. I say that shit every year.
yeah,
I hope next year. There's always next year. Like, bro, give me that shit.
yeah. It's
Stop
always,
playing with my
you
emotions.
know. Oh well, we could put it in next year. That's our, that's our way to reel you in. Like we need a reason to, do this little part just to
Yeah.
piss you off, and then,
Facts. Miracle X says I feel it's going to be on both platforms, so it's going to hold the game back if that happens. Here's my thing, dude. Like, do you think that? And I could be completely wrong about this. This is just me throwing it. I think I've posed this question before too. Like, do you think that because the game is cross-platform for community creations, that kind of fucks with the online a little bit? Because for me, it's like the online was at least kind of stable before it became cross-platform. In 2K19, it was not cross-platform, right? I think it was.
I think so. Somewhere around that.
I think it was 2K22 is what made it cross-platform.
I think so.
Yeah. So
somewhere around there.
I don't know, dude. They need to get somebody that knows.
I mean, could you imagine them putting? I mean, they had created a story back then. You can upload, and I think, and you were able to do things online. Things just loaded fantastic. It's just,
yeah. I agree.
I don't know. I think.
It's weird, man.
That's a that's a
2K servers suck though, but at least you can play the game on like NBA. From what I'm hearing, like I'm not an NBA 2K player.
Don't get people started on don't get people started on NBA 25. Ooh.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Oof, looks exactly the same. There's no difference. So it was good. I mean, I know obviously we hear it for Madden, and they've had a few things, but man, when the NBA one came up, oof. There's really no difference.
Explain.
Honestly, the clip I saw, and I know just for you NBAs, I don't play NBA as much as I used to. Just like the font is like on the background a little bit slightly different. Maybe the tone in some certain color jerseys. You just get the correct rosters. That's
so
really
is the gameplay the same though, or is just like
I haven't watched much. Like I said, I haven't watched most of it. I've watched just like a very maybe 2-minute clip they had. This is
because I don't see the graphics getting any better for 2K25 for WWE. Do you see the graphics getting like this insane makeover?
Like, okay,
for
like Madden, they changed the scoreboard. So instead of the scoreboard being on top, it's on the bottom, and it's kind of fonted into how it would be seen on TV, like from on NBC or Fox or something like that. That's pretty much the difference. Maybe a couple of different celebrations you wouldn't be able to do. Couple of like if you do hit 6, you got to perform in this way, and it gives you like a this was great, this is good, this will cause a fumble, blah 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 blah. The WWE 2K25. I mean, because when was the last time we changed the controls? There's got to be something
from
major
2K20 to 2K22. 2K20's control system was ass, bro.
Yeah,
ass. Like you had to press like X and Y on Xbox, or what was it? X and A, and then like A and B for like a finisher. It was stupid. It was dumb. Hated it. It was. I remember like watching an interview with Lionel Jinx or whatever, and he was like, "Change the control system." And he's like, "Ooh, like he knew it pissed people off," and that like
it did
me when he said that. Like I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like why would you if it's not broke? Why
just revamp?" Yeah, I know. They just like, well, we want to twist it up. We want to just a reason. They
wanted to put their spin on it and get away from the Ukes control system. That's all they wanted to do.
That we did it our direction. And don't get me wrong, the controls are fine for me right now.
I still don't like
they would be. I mean, trust me, because I've gotten used to them. It took me some time to get back into the rhythm, but
I'm used to them. But I don't like them.
No, I go nostalgic. Go back to 06, 07 days.
Yes.
That was me.
Yeah,
that was me. That's how I started.
When's the last time you played
06, 07? Months ago. It's in the closet.
I think that's what we're streaming next.
It's in the closet
I have not touched this game yet.
Has a little bit of dust.
I've been saving this game to play online, or not online, sorry, to stream and have everybody get my reaction to playing that game. Double control triggers, or reversal triggers, I mean. I can't wait to try it, dude. Like, I'm still gonna do the SVR 11 because I want to get through like all the road to WrestleManias. So I'll still stream that, but I want to pop on that, dude. I want to play that game so bad. Cube says, that's the one thing that I want back is create a story. It's been way too long. Yes, dude.
It's all the free roaming you can do. Yeah,
bring it back. Wolf Mode says, oh, good to see you, by the way, Wolf Mode. I don't think I've read a comment from you yet. Good to see you. Oh my God, if they brought back Create a Story, there's no way I'd be sitting through a boring.
I told you this was going to end up happening somewhere. Hey, somebody.
Let me pose a question. All right. If he's so boring, how come he's the top seller at every single PLE, James? If he's that boring. You know
look, I've heard arguments like, oh, geez, I've heard arguments all the time. Well, he's not on the poster. Roman is. Well, dude, anybody like, oh, well, they're chanting for Roman. Dude, I mean, who wants to see Solo, honestly? I mean, let the guy that brought him in kick his ass. So, I mean.
Nobody.
I mean, you had Cody trending on Twitter when the WrestleMania thing was happening, but we're just going to ignore that, right?
Frodo, what's good, man? Good to see you. Just posted in the Discord Pro Wrestling Shoot. You might enjoy it. Yes, I will check it out right after.
We'll check it out.
I gotta go. I got some steaks marinating that I've been marinating since yesterday, so I'm gonna be barbecuing them, and I'll pop on the Discord and check all that stuff out. Let's see here, King Carter, what's good, man? I like that last name. Just saying. Mine's with a D though. I got that D, you know what I'm saying? Carter with Carter with the D.
Hashtag make Jesse smile.
Yeah. Miracle X. I would like to see create a pay-per-view in WWE 2K25. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people have been saying that they want that back too. I personally don't see the point of that because you can create a pay-per-view in universe mode already, but you're not alone in wanting that feature because there's a lot of people that have been asking.
It's the nostalgia. It was throwback right there.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Joe Compton, the servers can barely handle regular play. Adding my GM at this point would be a reach. Well, they hinted at it though. They did hint at adding it. It's crazy.
It's gonna be wild. You know, I wouldn't put it past them if it's not in there for 25. I'm just saying. I don't know with these servers. Oof. How many times did they get slammed with the whole server comments? I mean,
yeah, for real, dude. Joe, man, with the $4.99 donation, Roman is back, baby. Acknowledge him. Yo, that return.
Is it me or that? I don't know. I want the old theme. I can't with this heroic one. I
didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it.
You know, maybe I got to get used to it. Yes, I've seen people posting audio clips. That was that's not the same one.
Why'd they change it?
Just the baby face thing. You got, you know how it is, a heel, you know, you can't have a heel theme song for a baby face. I didn't
necessarily think that theme song.
I thought that thing was great, but
yeah, I don't know.
This one, they had the theatrics and just the blowhorns and all that. It's just, I don't know. I mean, good to see him that he's back, you know.
I would have liked to see him on Raw last night. Which, like, now he's not a free agent. He's still like exclusive to SmackDown. What is this shit? You know what I mean?
That's he was always SmackDown.
We brought Randy Orton back to Raw. Like, hashtag what draft?
The trade. There's some sort of trade. I mean, that's what they.
Did they tell us that there was a trade?
No, they didn't. But it's gonna come by somewhere. I don't know.
That's kind of whack, dude.
Or it's just them avoiding conflict. Well, we don't want to do Cody and Orton yet, and plus this, you know, it doesn't make sense to do a match. I mean, it does because the story's there, and I don't think that was played on that they did that on purpose. I think they just goofed and said, "Yeah, sure, let's do that." He didn't pin him; his shoulders were up.
Raw was a banger last night, though. It's fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
Raw has been
very presentable.
Have you been watching every week, James? Raw?
Yeah.
I watch 2 shows every week now. I will watch Monday Night Raw and I will watch Dynamite, AEW Dynamite.
See, I haven't watched Dynamite, you know, and I know we have it. I've been watching SmackDown.
Watch it, dude.
I just been hooking up the laptop to the TV, and that's how I've been popping up SmackDown.
So I watched those 2 shows. That's what I got time for in my week. You know what I mean? SmackDown, I hardly catch it. I will catch.
Oh, Conrad, please don't.
Uh,
Oh, that thing was horrible.
I'll have to scroll down to his comment.
Oh,
but
geez.
hey, thank you so much, Joe, for the $4.99, dude. I appreciate you. That's dope, dude. You guys are hitting me up tonight, man, making me emotional. I'm telling you, you're gonna make me an emotional wreck. Byron, what's good, man? SummerSlam 2024 was pure cinema. Let's get it. I loved it. I loved SummerSlam, dude. This is the best SummerSlam that I've seen in years. I don't know how you guys feel, but best SummerSlam I've seen in like the last 4 or 5 years. We went to a completely ass SummerSlam. So like that SummerSlam sucked. Now, what was that? 2021? 2021 SummerSlam? Yes, 2021.
Was it? I can't remember.
Vegas had just opened up from the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I go back and see that. I was like, ugh, we went to that card?
Dude, ass.
At the time, though, it was, of course. Okay, I'm not going to say everything was bad. I mean, we got to see Seth and Edge, which, blew the roof.
I like seeing Becky squash.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, man, I was just like,
bro, I was like,
I didn't pay $600 for this seat just to see that. And I'm like,
I was cheering. I was actually cheering for Cena that night too against Roman.
Oh, I had the Cena shirt going. I had a custom one on that I bought from them when they used to do.
You bought your spinner belt then, the one that you're seeing in the camera.
You know what? I wish they would do on WWE Shop again. And this is when you can customize your T-shirt. So you would have like this John Cena one. I have the Hustle Loyalty one in the closet, and you can customize from the red. You can change it up to black. I got solid black because that's pretty much I wear regardless if it's hot or not. I wish they would bring that back.
Yeah. Doc says I'm rocking with you guys, Matt, Brian, and Kenny Bomb. You guys pump out the best and most consistent content. I appreciate that, dude.
Appreciate
that. Those guys. I could speak for those guys too, man. They appreciate that shit too. So that's rad, dude. I'm glad that you enjoy what we do.
The SummerSlam. I mean, I was a happy camper. My girl was not so happy about certain things. But honestly, it was a very enjoyable show. It was. I don't know. It seemed like things went by quick. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but they give you time to go to the bathroom, go do this. Not all right. You got to sit there and all right. This is good. That you have to pause and
next match.
Yeah,
next match. Yeah. That's how I felt at Wrestle Dream, dude. It was just like
that's how I felt like Full Gear was like that, and I get it. It's different when you're in person. It's a different form when you're watching it from your television.
Oh, I still had fun.
You don't get me wrong. It gives me something to watch.
Yeah, no, Wrestle Dream was dope. I was just like, damn, I want to go. I want to go get some merch. Like, I can play a couple packages or something. So dude, put on something.
I will say, and I think they need to stick to this. The 4:00 start needs to work. It needs to stay. I love that. I wish it would stay Saturdays.
Sooner the better.
I know that's not going to stay because they're going to Sundays.
You know what?
I kind of hate that.
I actually like when they're in London too. Like all in, starting at 9 a.m. for us, 10 a.m. for us, 9 a.m. for us.
I know who, oh man, it just brings those old days,
waking up and just getting wrestling. Boom, let's go.
Yeah, hold on, let me get my coffee. That's not traditional.
Great.
Or drinking beer at 9 a.m. or whatever you want to do. I mean,
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, it depends. There's, it's always 5
He said. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is. Hey, look at the British. I mean, look at what was it? Cody replied to one of them. There was at a bar at 3 a.m. in London singing his song. I'm like, yeah, there's wrestling fans around the globe that just will stay up. They're passionate for it.
Yeah, they got to watch that shit late. It's crazy, man. Yobi says, shout out to Jesse for underestimating his community. You show up for us with the content. It's only right that we show up for you in your time of need. You got us because we got you. Hashtag peace, love, life. Appreciate you, man. Just Brian. Hey, we were just talking about you, man.
What's
just
up,
Brian, just talking about you. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. I did pop in his stream. I think, during this.
I think he did a gaming one, right?
Yeah.
I think
the one I popped in, I think he was just chilling, but I did pop in his stream, during that. I have been popping in streams,
I try to as I can, unless I'm at work. I try.
I just, nobody wanted to see me in the last 2 weeks. I promise you, man. Like I would have not been good. So appreciate it, man. Good to see you, Brian. JB, I'll use Afterpay for big events like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, etc. I'd like to see Extreme Rules live. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Extreme Rules.
I kind of want to go to Bad Blood just because the name's legendary, and I know that they're going to do like.
Yeah, I know people threw the idea like, what if they bring back Armageddon? And I'm like, why not bring back Judgment Day? I mean, you already had the group. Might as well bring the pay-per-view.
Yeah. King Carter says, my faction is not the same as it was in WWE 2K23. I've heard that. I've heard it was better.
Yeah, the whole briefcase thing. I know that was a huge go lucky thing, and now 24 it's kind of downgraded. So.
Damn, hit toilet flush sound. What are we doing that, man? I missed it, man. I'm way behind on comments now. I gotta hurry up.
We ain't dropping
no bread.
That's what I said. I know that's what I said, and then I was like, well, I gotta spare $50 laying around somewhere.
Is everyone enjoying Wyatt Sicks? Yes, dude. Their debut last night in the match. I love. Let's talk about them for a second. You mind? Let's take like 30 seconds to talk about them real quick.
Give them all the shine. I don't care if it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, Wyatt Sicks, man. I love that these guys take off their masks and give you their identity. Yeah, they all have their own personality in the ring too. You know what I mean? Because I was with the crowd, man. Like it's like, hey, is this gonna be one of those situations where it's all flash and no in-ring personalities, right? Like we knew all these guys could wrestle. We've seen them all in the ring, but how they were going to present it was my question. And after last night, I'm really excited about the Wyatt Sicks. Like I'm really excited.
I think going after Chad Gable is working. I think it's working. They got a story like we're going after everyone that disrespected their families. They're even throwing the little messages in there. It'll be any minute now. They're going to go after Judgment Day because of Dom and all of them turning on the family. I know they hinted going after Dakota Kai for turning on Bailey and all that. Besides Mark Henry and his comments about you shouldn't be taking pictures at Whataburger. Or I think that was Bob. I can't remember. One of them was complaining about it, but it's whatever.
That's so whack, dude.
I'm like, it's 2024. It's we don't do this. I get it.
Gotta keep kayfabe, brother.
Keep kayfabe alive. That died.
Oh, the Undertaker's Day, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
I know. Everyone's soft. I know. Blah 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 blah.
Shut up. That's too much. I'm digging.
Just enjoy your little sales from your little Bojangle cups and all that chicken.
I am digging the Wyatt Sicks. I didn't even see Bobcat Lewis in here drop this $2 donation. Hey, I appreciate it. Way to go. Maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I'm gonna blame StreamYard. Yeah, inking the first chapter right now, showing love. Hey, I appreciate you so much, Bobcat. It's good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I did see Dap right here drop the $5 donation. Hate to break up this love fest. Gotta ask, how do we feel about PMAC?
Well, let's just say my faction. Let's just say my faction made me not like it. I knew it was going to be like that. I thought, man, maybe the percent. No, garbage,
trash, absolute trash. Like
I haven't even used the football, and I know I've heard all the ramblings. Thank you, Marty, for the football stadium, by the way.
Dude, the football sucks, dude. It's not even fun to use. Like it's one motion. Well, unless you're gonna like sit there and try to play catch with a friend, if you can actually get online,
then just do mini games.
Yeah, it's so like it doesn't even hurt them. Like it stuns them for a quick second, and then they're right back at you. You know what I mean? It does nothing. It does nothing.
Who else is gonna? Oh God, I wonder what they're gonna put in next year's. Oof.
It's Jelly Roll.
Confirmed, Jelly Roll's gonna be in there. I wouldn't doubt it,
bro. I'd take a Jelly Roll. I'm just saying, like I like.
Hey, that was a clean choke slam. I gotta say, that was very clean.
Dude, Austin Theory,
he went up huge.
That boy made him look like $1 million. I'll tell you what, like that's. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was a good choke slam. Good performance by Jelly Roll too, man. Look, I just enjoyed SummerSlam in general, man. And maybe that was just me getting in like my emotions. How do you guys feel about it? Like that's I guess as
I
the
was,
community, how do you guys feel about SummerSlam? Because for me watching it, I know that it was like a huge distraction for me and my wife. Wife sat down, watched the entire show, dude. She
yep.
usually gets up and walks away and all that stuff, but at the end, she was like, "Is this the last match?" Because 4 hours.
Yeah,
It's a
we're
long.
looking at the clock like, oh, what time is it? Oh, okay,
Yeah, 4 hours. It was a long time, and she's not one to like sit down and watch TV a lot either. So,
yeah, it's been like I
yeah,
don't know, like what got me to watch Raw and SmackDown more often is my girl just got into it, like randomly one day, just let's watch it, okay, and I started watching it and
yeah,
watching it, and sometimes I do piss her off with good
because you're
intentions, of course. Yeah, I'm an asshole, but like I was over there rooting for Gunther, and she's over there rooting for Damian Priest. She's actually watching well, I think she finished it, but she was watching the Damian Priest documentary, which I've heard
oh,
a
I
lot
gotta
of
check
good
that out.
things. I've heard a lot of good things besides AEW making an appearance in the back. um, Honestly, it was a fantastic show. I mean, you had credibility. I mean, you started the match on fire. Like that was the first thing we noticed. Like, oh, you're doing championship match, and then another one at the end.
Yeah,
And I think things flowed. It got people talking. Jacob Vatu, I think that's what it looks like. They're working the story, which it makes sense. You don't want Jacob Vatu getting whooped by Roman yet. They're going to work their angle into this. It's little by little in there. So
I had fun. Look, I
um,
had fun watching the show. Like I thought it was a good show,
I
but
think, yeah, I mean, was there, I think maybe Bailey and Niall was probably a stinker to me. I don't know. It just felt
I
very
actually
flat.
liked that match.
It felt very flat. I don't know.
And I'm not a
The
big fan
whole
of Bailey. Like I'm not. I'm not a
It
big
felt
Bailey
flat. I think
fan.
I don't like the face Bailey. I like the whole heel persona she used to run with.
This is unpopular, but me and the wife, we're actually Nia fans. We like
I
Nia
trust me. I
Jax.
was written. Trust me. I knew I was like Nia's got to win this. She's doing a lot better
So
in her
Bailey was
second
my pick,
run.
but
Um,
yeah.
I think I only missed one, and that was LA Knight. I was like, Gunther has to win this. And I've just noticed this, like, every time someone has a documentary, they lose. Roman had a documentary, he lost. Damien had a documentary, lost.
I'm
I,
curious.
it
I'm
just
curious.
it just gives you like that feel back, like, oh, we'll give you a documentary to make you feel bad for them for losing, But everything was orchestrated right there. You had a story. The Judgment Day starting at the top to the middle of or to the second of the end match, it made complete sense.
There was a lot of
Um,
storytelling in SummerSlam.
yeah, there was.
There was a lot.
I will say the Braun Breaker thing, I'm fine with them winning, but you could have done this at the previous pay-per-view if you can have them get squashed. I know they said there was going to be additional 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure that went to Jelly Roll. I'm pretty sure that's where it went to, or something happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Manscaped ad, which,
Was
that was
hilarious.
whatever to him. I was like,
Hilarious. Shout
yeah,
out to
I'm getting a
Manscaped. They sponsored the show before. Shout out to them. They'll be back. They're gonna be begging to come back. I promise, guys.
but
We're growing this community, man.
and then
5,000
let me
subs.
just say that Raw, I like I said, someone mentioned here, yeah, that Baltimore crowd, they deserve a PLE. Fantastic. That's how you do it.
Let's
Fantastic
get some more
crowd.
comments in here, man. Zay Riders, good to see you, dude. Said, hey guys, sorry I'm late to the party. Hey, you're here now. That's all that matters, dude.
Yeah, we're
Thank
still
you
here.
so much for taking your time with us, dude. I appreciate that. King Carter, I feel like the gameplay needs more tuning and smoothing out. Absolutely. Absolutely, Carter.
There's some animations that are just so horrible. I know it's always been the grab, then the animation to the move. It's bad. That's been talked about for years. Just
Joe
so
Compton
much.
over here, man, with the $4.99, bro.
Whoa,
You're sending us all your money, dude. You gotta go get your PlayStation 5 back, bro. So we can play some games. I appreciate you so much. Because in my opinion, the way Jelly Roll moved in the ring reminded me of new age version of One Man Gang. Yeah. Dude, he was committed. He was committed.
Well, I mean, you had celebrities. You had him. You had MGK there.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I thought, look, I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it.
No.
I liked it. And look, segments like that, like I didn't even stay and watch that segment the whole time. I actually dipped to my kitchen table to go eat some food.
Yeah, I went to go get a beer, and I was like,
yeah, I came back. I was like, yo, they got Jelly Roll.
I'm like,
well,
it can't be as bad. I was there when when Shane had his injury and Snoop was out there, and I just had to witness this live. I was like, it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Joe, I appreciate the $4.99 donation, dude. Hey, you guys rock tonight, man. Like you guys always rock, but tonight, man, goddamn.
Just American Wolf Mode, yeah. With this, what do you think? American NyQuil Roads.
Goddamn. Yeah, come on, man. Yobi, new member. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, much love.
That's dope. That's dope. I feel the love tonight, man. I feel the love tonight, man. It's crazy.
Seriously, it's oh man, it's just great to see you guys. It's been 2 weeks, feels like a long time for us.
I feel like I've been gone a month, dude. Like it's been. Yeah. It seems like it's been a long couple of weeks.
Can't believe, it's already August. I mean, geez.
And that's going by quick. Like pretty soon,
my brother,
Christmas time. We're gonna be actually in the thick of 2K25 here pretty soon.
It's wild, bro. I mean, sorry, I know you guys were wondering what I was doing off the phone. I was dealing with my brother's school stuff. He starts tomorrow. He's autistic and he's going to high school, and you know how it is for first day school. Pain in the ass.
Damn, he's in high school already?
He's in high school. Yep, he's in high school trying to get his bus transportation. No one's picking up the phone. So
I'm so fucking old, dude.
I know. I haven't been in high school since 12 years for me.
That's so crazy, dude. I may not look it, guys, but trust me, I feel it every day. I feel just like old. I see like a new gray hair in my beard or in my hair all the time.
I feel younger. I had to get my hair trimmed because I was like, it's too damn hot. I feel younger now.
Yeah, what's good, Easy? It's good to see you, man. Conrad says NBA 2K first comment is always fix those servers.
Yeah, it is.
Gabe says I don't want any new match types or anything in 2K25. Just work on the gameplay and I'll be happy. Facts. Facts. Don't give me no more. I don't care if you give me a variation to the casket match with more button mashing bullshit. I don't need your dumpster match. I don't need your buried alive match. I don't even need your
gameplay first.
Match. Yeah. I don't need none of that shit. Just give me a realistic wrestling
gameplay,
game.
Some quality of life stuff. That's it.
Yeah. Colby says, hey, good to see you, Colby. Great point. But Madden 4 example is good with crossplay. It definitely can be done. 4. Yeah, but EA has better servers than 2K. It's about the only thing they have better than 2K. I want to say just because EA, dude, fucking trash.
I think there's
company.
a bigger. I mean, they didn't have that great of a wrestling game, so.
I just don't like EA, bro. I don't like EA.
I will say some of you out there, you know what I'm talking about. That college football though, that's been keeping me some peace.
I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Where's my fucking skate game? Tell me now. I want skate.
Look, and they already got Madden rolling out.
Yearly release.
Sorry, buddy. Games. Sorry, that football is coming up and football season. Time to get pissed off every year. Oh boy.
King Carter says, I feel like they don't have the budget to focus on the online servers or the higher ups, just not focusing on the online aspect of the game. Bro, you know how much money I've dipped into my faction this year? They got a good budget. They got
a budget somewhere.
Yo, you got people out here spending $1,000 to get that Rock Persona card.
Yeah. Oof. Well,
you gonna tell me that they ain't got a budget?
Not me.
Come on.
Not me.
Come on, man. PWJ says no. NBA 2K24 graphics are amazing.
It just looks like from what I got complaints from, it was just like a copy and paste. That's what it looks like.
I heard those graphics are better than like anything WWE's doing.
Oh well, yeah, of course. That's been their bread and butter for years, and now they got the FIFA game coming up for them, or 2K. So let's see how that goes.
Multiple attire sets for every superstar talent and new current commentators and backstage reporters should be included in 2K25. Yo, guys, don't forget, leave these comments on the video afterwards so I can screen cap them and put them in the video because I'm gonna make a video for you guys too.
Yes,
there. Devin was good.
ESPN NFL 2K was the bomb. It was the best thing.
I'm gonna skip some comments because we are so far behind. Elite Easy says, I liked when they had a few control options in the SVR days. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
The gameplay is getting old, and I'm tired of the guessing.
Come on, GameSpy, bring back that old server. Run it on that one. You probably, I don't know how good that server was, but it never had issues that I remember.
On the SVR days? Hell no.
GameSpy, you can update it.
I played it yesterday, SmackDown vs. Raw 07. I never played SmackDown vs. Raw 06.
You're missing out.
Go back and play it. It's fun.
That was the online days where
I feel like, look, if you went back and played it, if you went back and played it, I don't think it has the same effect. Like you had to have grown up with those games. You know what I mean? For them to be that good.
I think that was, like I said, my first experience with online. and just all the wildness you can do and all the free roaming. Like that was the first game that I recall where people somehow manually got double stack tables and do the crazy crap. That's how it was. We found a way to do it without them doing it.
For sure. Rashid, good see you stopping in here, man. I appreciate you. Just imagine 2K24 graphics with 2K19 mechanics, and of course, game mode functions properly. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Oos, just checking in. Been a minute. Yeah, for sure, dude. It's good to see you, Bobcat. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Because of AEW superstars, Cole Carter. See you. Can we please have free roam back? Yes. And like the story modes and shit. Yes, please. Just make it RPG at this point. You know what I mean? Like, make
they said there was that game RPG game coming up, so
yeah,
or whatever happened with that.
Cool, dude. You know what I mean? I feel like they should get rid of the stun bar and bring back the reversal slots for no. Are you talking about like oh hell no? We're talking about the limited reversals?
Yeah, I remember that. It was
I will take the stun bar over that.
Just give me the old fantastic one, 2-button reversal. We don't have this stun issue. That's just me.
Yeah, make it hard to reverse.
Don't get me wrong, the stun issue, it's fine. Like when I can, cheese the AI or somebody, that's fine. But
bring back
give me the 2-button reversal.
As Cody will say, so Jesse, what do you want to talk about? Let me see here. All right, you get Roman old theme, but Cody has to go back to Snoop version of his theme. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, man.
Yeah, that's what made him lost WrestleMania.
Best Cody t-shirt ever. Make him say, dude, best one, dude.
Nope, denied. He won't put that on the shop.
Let's see here. At Everything Pro, I'm great. I've missed my TPWS family. Yo, dude, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys made me feel so good today. I'm glad that I decided to stream today because this has been fun, man. I'm already having. I miss doing this, dude. I miss it. MJB says the pop that Roman got was crazy, but people knew he was coming back. SummerSlam was theatrical and rather interesting. Let's talk about that Baltimore crowd. Yeah, James hit that.
I've already. I know I haven't said this on air, but that Bronson Reed stuff, that was, like I said, that was the highlight of the night. Him and what's his name? Why am I forgetting? Odyssey Jones.
Dude, that dude.
Like I know what he's doing. Trust me. I know people are bagging on him like, oh well, he got drafted in 23. He was doing like NIL deals with the company, and he was helping him out. That's what I've heard. I don't know what was the issue, but and then you had X-Pac embracing him, and that whole Wikipedia page on him, like he broke the PC record. I don't think it's been touched since he's been there. And it was like lifting 800 pounds, and they told him we don't want you to lift more, and he was willing to do it. So.
That's crazy.
Picking up 2 of those guys up at a side slam. Wow.
Yobi says, panel question. I know this will never happen. You ever think the top wrestling organizations will ever come together in the future for a industry-wide draft on the level of NFL, NBA, NCAA? No, I don't think that that'll happen on that. I would love to see like an AEW and WWE work together eventually.
I mean, Triple H
Tony has opened up and said, hey, we would love to do that, but I don't see it
Triple H is like, trust me, there's things, if they work out, you haven't seen nothing, so.
That's crazy. I was at SummerSlam 2022 when it came to Nashville. The Roman Lesnar match was wild. Yeah, when they lifted the ring.
The tracker, that was different,
Yeah, I like that.
And then you had Austin Theory.
Yeah. But I would definitely say this year's WrestleMania was better than the Nashville one and the one that we attended, James. I
very one-sided. Oh, well, ours was like the Raw versus SmackDown. Thank God that tradition's gone.
Hated it. Yeah, I still hate it. Gosh, when I say industry-wide, I mean the wrestling industry. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think that would ever happen just because they're separate businesses, right? So, but they could do like a Forbidden Door and WWE. I mean, look, WWE is working with TNA, but then again, WWE is like that big company that will take advantage of a little company like TNA, right? So when you get like $2 billion companies,
together, we want this. Oh, well, we want that. Oh, nope.
Yeah, I think egos will clash, and I think They would really have to want to do something special for the fans, both companies, AEW and WWE. But WWE couldn't get greedy in that kind of situation either, because they are
you're messing with
notorious.
those organizations, so
They're notorious for doing
Instead,
stuff
we
like
just
that.
all right, we'll have Terrence Crawford show up on a SmackDown. All right, we'll have Bailey go up at a 49ers game or something. That's how you do it.
Yeah. So
and then there's Tony Khan with a neck brace.
WWE is notorious for not playing nice. When it comes to other companies. So if WWE was willing to
we'll scratch your back, and you got to scratch, everywhere else.
Yeah. That almost sounded inappropriate. We're demonetized now. Thanks. So anyway, if WWE was willing to play ball with AEW and put on a banger show and willing to have like some of their top talent lose to some of AEW's top talent, and vice versa, AEW willing to do the same, then I think it would be dope. It would be amazing. For the fans would win in that situation, right? Imagine like a Kenny Omega versus, Seth Rollins, right? Like, or Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins, because that's like the match that everybody's always talked about. Who's the best in the world, right? Like, I still stand by Seth Rollins. I know that.
You see this shovel, we're gonna bury you right in the middle of that ring.
Yeah, but I would like to see that. Like a Swerve versus Cody Rhodes would be cool, I think.
You can bring all the nostalgia.
Swerve versus anybody in WWE would be really cool. Like the top talent, that is,
Yeah.
I'd like to see Swerve versus, like, I'd take a Swerve versus Seth Rollins. Swerve versus CM Punk would be really cool to see.
Wyatt Sicks versus the House of Black.
Oh, dude. God, theatrical freaking cream dream is what that would be.
If you wanted to bring throwback, which I know everyone's wanting this happen, it's not Edge coming back to the company.
Well, Edge doesn't have any bad, like...
I know, but I know everyone's been talking like, oh, hey, Damian Priest and Rhea need help. Edge.
Devin says, last week I got the Roman man bun for my faction during a Sammy versus Final Box Rock live event. That's dope, dude. That's dope. That's actually a really good card. That card like holds it down, bro.
So. Yeah, the one we have is it? Yeah, Amethyst one. The
Amethyst. Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah,
I like the new Diamond Roman Reigns that I picked up on one of the live events.
Yeah, I got the Diamond Roman. The Diamond Ripley is good. Fantastic.
Diamond Ripley. Oh, I didn't get that.
The one that I got randomly in the
I didn't get that one.
moment. That was just
I pulled 4 Braun Breaker diamond cards, so I got a bunch of
I got a dupe Seth Amethyst, and I was like, okay.
It would be dope to play through the live events, Proving Grounds, Faction Wars online with friends. The AIB selling, for sure, dude.
Yeah, you can introduce it. So
the Pat Packs cards is terrible.
Pat
McAfee is terrible. That DLC just sucks, bro. I don't know what they're thinking with that.
Yeah, just give me my Braun Strowman card.
Yeah,
that my 40,000 XP.
I got to scroll down, man. Y'all are turning up tonight, man. Ray says, I love the entire SummerSlam. Everything had a story and build and the right outcome. It also had surprises. One of the best complete SummerSlam events ever.
A lot of heels winning. I'm like, well, look at WrestleMania. They had a bunch of title changes, and they did the same thing here. I was fine with it.
Nia has improved a lot. I'm a Nia fan too. All right, cool. So
I'm not Peter Richards. Yeah, I know he used to bag on her like, oh, that bonsai drop is horrible.
Nia's dope. I like Nia, dude. Like, I think she's improved a lot, and I think what my wife loves about her is that she's like that unstoppable.
Yeah, well, she's the big girl, and she's like dominant. Like, no one's gonna tell me like I'm gonna run the yard. So
yeah, James made a good point. So like the NFL Madden curse, now it'd be wrestling.
Give me 1 second. Read the comments. I got a phone.
Okay, I'll go solo layout real quick. Let's scroll through. They setting Sammy back up for the Bloodline versus Bloodline story. He's finally going to become Sammy Uso. Yes, I'm excited for that. That's going to be dope. That's going to be really dope. Who's ready for that upcoming Seth Rollins My Faction challenge? Me, definitely. That's going to be really awesome, dude. Let's see here. I'm almost got a picture of the Miz and Maurice walking past us on the floor seats. That's dope, dude. That's dope. I'm glad that you had fun on that. That's really cool. Thanks for the $2 donation too, man. SummerSlam in Cleveland was lit. Floor seats. I don't know why StreamYard is not notifying me. Is that because it's only $2? Like, fucking notify me, StreamYard. What the hell? $2 is $2, man. Shit ain't cheap, man. Inflation world right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Jesse, as Cody would say, I already read that. What the hell? EA took ESPN NFL 2K series away from us. Fuck them. For sure, man. They definitely have the budget. Yeah, Brian, they do. They definitely have enough. Then again, how different can NBA 2K look? Those graphics are pretty insane, in my opinion. I'm actually gonna get into the NBA 2K25 this year. I'm gonna get down with that. That's gonna be cool. Stop naming people in the game by their year. Yeah, just give them the attires. Like, I agree with that. Like, I hate that. Like, you see that on the nameplate, you know what I mean? Like Roman Reigns 2014. Like, just give him the attire, bro. Let me pick a default attire for him and let that be it, you know? I think GameSpy went belly up. Yeah, it's could be. I just got to ask, when will 2K get a hang on this game? I don't think 2K devs can really understand the coding of the game. I don't really have answers for that. I think the time frame kills them. That's where I'm at right now. Like, I think the time frame is what's killing these guys. I wish they had more time to get a hang of certain things. You know what I mean? 2K22 seemed to play really nice. They had that 2 years to make the game and perfect it. 2K22 seemed a lot better than what we got in previous games. You know, at least when it came to like functioning game modes and everything like that. You know. Come on, y'all. The stun meter makes sense. Yeah, I like the stun meter. It's okay. Like, I would prefer that over the limited reversals. That's for sure. Just remember, SmackDown season mode is way better than 2K Universe mode. Are we talking like SmackDown 2? Like, what are we talking here? SmackDown like 2 season mode, the unlimited season mode. That'd be dope. 2K needs to stop with the cheesy ass hell nicknames like Buzz, Trey, etc. I agree. Like, they named him Buzz because he's got the buzz in the universe. Like, that's corny as fuck, bro. Devin says, did you hear that What's the Status said something about Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner? Yes, I'm waiting for that. That's going to be a new Persona card. So he dug in the files, seen the big, or maybe they just fucking told him and he got to release that information. I don't know. I think he got it out of the files, but I'm not sure, man. Mike Fiesel, what's good, man? He says, I'm back. I really disliked the stun bar. 100%. The pin bar been glitched since release. You can land smack dab on the red and it won't count, but land off the red bar and it's still kicked out. Interesting. And I haven't had that issue. So that's actually the first time I've come across anybody saying that. So that's kind of weird. Joe says you would have to ban CM Punk from the building if WWE AEW did a joint PLE. We don't need Punk having flashbacks to his AEW days and having another meltdown. I don't think you'd have to worry about it right here, man. Like, I don't know. They probably would be some issues, right? Y'all really drool over these my faction wrestlers when they're in the same ones in the game. It's about the game mode, bro. So I got into my faction because of the Persona cards, but you're right. It is the same ones in the game, but they're good cards to go when you're playing like the challenges on my faction. So that's what I get excited about, is that like, oh, hey, this is a higher overall. Like, it's completely different in my faction because the AI reverses more. It's harder. They like 2K actually goes in and tweaks what the AI is going to do in certain matches. It's wild. Like, why they do that for that game mode and not everything else is beyond me. I don't understand it. I wish we would get more love in the other game modes. But as far as the my faction goes, the game mode itself, that's what the card number represents, is the better the card, the more dominant you're going to be in the match, I guess. So I don't know. It's fun to me. but it's definitely not for everybody. Like I'll 100% say that my faction, if it came down to getting rid of my faction or, making universe mode just this top crazy ass detailed mode, I'm taking the universe mode 10 out of 10 times because my faction is just something I hopped in this year just to kind of give me something to do and play. So I've enjoyed it, but I would much rather like have this insane depth to a universe mode or some, like a my GM online or some shit like that. Like I'd much rather have that. The main game needs more love than the my faction. So it is what it is. Do you think the devs are overworked? In some cases, maybe. I know that I've spoken. I wouldn't say overworked, but they're fucking tired. I'll tell you that, and they do work, as hard as they can on these game modes and shit. I think it just comes down to a quota, man. Like, and how much time they have to create these games. I really do. Like, that's what it comes down to. So it's not the game dev's fault per se. I feel like it's the higher ups at 2K that are like, hey, this needs to be out by this time. This, you know what I mean? So it's putting a time restraint on these guys, right? Like if you have a DLC that's supposed to be released, July 31st, right? Like we were supposed to get for Mac or whatever it was. Like what was it, July 25th or something like that, and they pushed it a week. Like that's got to be rough. I think they dropped the ball with that too, man. Like pun intended. They pushed it that long. I was like, all right, they're pushing it a week. We're probably getting a lot of extra shit. Nope, got a football. That's it. Just got a football. Just got into different trading cards now, even with wrestling cards. Just got a Brock and a Kevin Owens on eBay. Nice, dude. That's dope. Create a taunt, create a story, create a finisher. Then he's come back 2K25. I'm assuming that's what he's saying. Cube says what they need to do is reorganize the wrestlers. If you want 20 John Cena's and 10 Undertakers, just put it all under the same wrestler. Yeah, I don't know why this has been a thing for so many years. I'm pretty sure every fan has said this. Like, why can't they just have this be certain attires, right, to the wrestlers? I don't understand why we have so many different wrestler slots. It's funny because when asking about this to the creation dev, I was like, why can't we just have like 1,000 creative superstars instead of 100? You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, this is going to drive up your memory, right? Like it's going to cost this much space in your storage. But it's like, but you give me 20 fucking John Cena's. So isn't that building up space, like rather than just making Ulta tires for him? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a game dev, so I don't know. It's just kind of confusing, like why they have stuck with that for so damn long. It's weird. Zay Ryder says both SmackDown games, the scene and the nonstop entertainment of the game. Talking about that story mode. Thinking Xavier gonna turn soon. Dude wasn't happy last night. Possibly, man. Punk is living his life. 2K25 needs to improve the call names we give the cause. Not many names, and need a bigger list of names. Been the same for years. Yes, that's another thing that we've just been stuck with, dude. It's crazy. The badges get me excited. Listen, I'm hoping that, and I don't think this is going to happen before 2K25 is released, but I'm hoping that Ultra Pro releases before WWE 2K25. Because if their creation suite is as insane as what they've been saying it is and claiming it is, I would like for WWE 2K25 to step up that shit. I really would, man. Like that's what needs to happen. So I don't know if you're still on the phone, James. Are you still on the phone? It looks like he is. Please, everybody point and laugh. Point and laugh at James. This guy, man. So anyway, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. The badges get me excited. Shiny Pokemon cards. Create a story, create a taunt. All features we need back. Don't get me wrong, I do dabble in my faction. I'm just saying, but your explanation makes sense. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to, is that, like, it's not, like, oh, I'm excited to get the same card that I can just go and fucking play with in universe mode, right? No, it's just, like, this card has like different badges and has whatever. It just makes you better in my faction. That's kind of what I look at it as. Just elevates the game mode a little bit more. It is what it is. 2K25 should call my Rise Star a champion. How cool would an adversity option be in WWE game? Explain. The one thing I'll give 2K credit for is the pin system, way better than that button mashing. Yes. Oh God, I hate the button mash. I'm over it. Everything Pro Wrestling says, I have a great solution for the wrestlers. Even N's name issue, just Brian brought up. What's the solution? Even N's name issue. Did I miss a comment? I'm confused. Wolf mode says you can have multiple accounts on the same console and each gets 100 cost slots though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can, but if you have multiple accounts on there, I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I remember. So, is what it is. Welcome back.
Yeah. Oh man, this school situation with my brother. It's all good.
We were all laughing at you.
Yeah, I figured
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Just gave my brother some bus transportation for school, and they're like, "Oh, we have this number." I'm like, "We haven't used that number in 12 years since I was in high school." Jeez.
I'm finally caught up on the comments, guys. So now you can let them start pouring back in. Brandon says, I've put my suggestions for WWE 2K.
Oh, the last one.
Wait, hold on a second. I just seen a name pop up in here. Jeez. I'm putting my suggestions for WWE 2K25 in the comments section after the stream. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate that. Everything Pro Wrestling solution. When selecting a wrestler, why not have all their past gimmicks and several versions of the best attires instead of it saying CM Punk 2011? You can just say his name and you go through it. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said. It's
always like when you like the winner of the matchup, CM Punk 11. It's like just you can put it like they can probably simplistic. Put it as the attire, and that's it. Leave the name. Leave the HUD alone. CM Punk is the name, or Batista, or whatever. You don't need to put all this. If they had a different ring name, okay, fine. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird that they orchestrated that way.
Not going to pop up that other comment because we're not a political podcast over here. If you know me, I'm not into that political garbage. As a matter of fact, I think they all suck. Like, that's just my opinion. And we're not going to talk politics over here at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. This is our wrestling getaway. So,
but off air, I'm just kidding. I don't really,
not off air either. We're done.
No.
Bobcat says, I think they use different slots for the same characters because of the entrance. Pretty sure every character can only handle one entrance. That is true too, because
that's what I've heard.
There is multiple entrances to each model of the character, and I think that these guys, correct me if I'm wrong. When they used to put the attires in, did they have younger looking faces or anything else? Like if you had like a 2011 on a 2024.
Well, let's see. We're thinking, okay, so let's see. You have Cody Rhodes. So currently you had the blonde one, and then you have the one with the mask with the black hair. I'm trying to think if it's a different text.
Both textures are different.
Is it different? Okay, I haven't really looked out into fully, but I would think they would have to, right? Especially the different ages. I mean, I don't think 2002 Ric Flair looks the same as 97 Ric or 90 Flair. I'm pretty sure they had to change somewhere, right? Or Hogan, NW Hogan to compare to 87 Hogan, something like that. There has to be some age tweaking into the face and all that.
What if we had adversity option B as a difficulty for universe mode? Is that what you mean?
Adversity option B is I don't know. You have to explain in more context,
Byron. Yeah, more context, Byron. select the attire like it's a uniform in Madden, and you can
Like more.
put
I'm trying to think what he
together
means by more
some
events.
different things. And I know some people are wondering, what about move sets and other sports games? You can have a playbook. So interesting. That's how I would approach it, Conrad. Personally, I mean, but I think the entrances, like Bobcat said, that's probably why, because of the different entrances. You can't have multiple entrances on. I don't know why they couldn't, but I'm sure they could make
I
it
mean,
that way.
unless you put it in his own category and not into the same person, I guess you would
Why
say.
can't you have the moves that set up the same way? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. I feel like the cards are too expensive inside of my faction, and it could make the mode pay to play. Yes, they are. I agree.
Yeah.
The cards, and there's not enough bang for your buck either. Like, I've always suggested, if there's a badass like persona card that you want to get and you're only in it for the persona cards, just wait until they hit the card market and wait until they do like a fire sale or something.
Yeah. The fire said they need to do that. I know you're very on fence on it, but I've said they need to do some sort of trade market on there. Just give me some other way instead of, have to burn my
That
money.
shit's gonna make the community so toxic.
I don't know. I mean, look, they've been doing this for all the other sports game, NBA, Madden,
and they were toxic
NHL.
there too. Ask Brian.
I mean,
Brian
look, and I understand it. Trust me, I know I was a part of that group too. I would oversell some cards. I get it, but it's, do you want to spend your money? You want to do this? I don't know. I know there's a down the line they're going to put them on the market where you can just buy them with your cash, and that's what got me. I was like on the fence of, I'm not spending a dime. I think I spent $60 because of the fire sales and because that Seth Rollins card is coming up. I'm like, $10. Okay, I can spare $10. I'm not spending $200 to $300.
I'm the problem. I'm the fucking problem. I'm the reason why they have my faction.
That's why you're the ones paying their light bill in that studio.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say.
You see that light bulb? Jesse Carter paid for it.
Yeah, Jesus. I will put my WWE, not next year though. It's not happening. I'm gonna, if they got persona cards on the card market, I'll get that. But I'm, is what it is.
Shame on me once.
Yo, 2K actually hooked it up with VC and stuff this year though for me. So shout out to them, because they've actually given me some money back. So now I think I'm in their program to get that. I don't know if I will permanently get that or anything, but shout out to them. If they do continue to give it to me, we'll do like pack openings and stuff, like Rival, the GOAT of my faction. Like, Rival's a good guy. If you guys don't follow him, like, go subscribe to him, because that dude is awesome. Rival does pack openings and stuff.
I was gonna say, I had an interaction with him, and he was going off, and it's about the online, like, which I haven't heard anything. Like, the online seems to work very well on my faction. I mean, like the matchmaking and all that, I haven't heard anything bad about it. And for some reason, that's the only one that works, funny enough. And it shows you like your stats. He had 32 reversals. The other opponent had 35. I'm like, geez, what a reverse fest! Like, so much for that stun bar. But they had like 10 stuns, and I don't know. It's funny that mode is the only one that works. By the way, shout out to them. Always, every time, for some reason, in my faction mode, when it glitches and there's a code that comes out, I get 2 packs. I don't know why. I'm not complaining about it. I'm getting some sort of money back.
Yeah, that's dope. Isaiah says, I will put my WWE 2K25 in the comment section too after the stream. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I see this comment down here. Rival will be grinding his ass off in my faction. He does. So
he really does.
2K does give him the VC and shit. But it's not like they give this shit away like every week. You know what I mean? Like, everything that you see Rival for the most part open, like when that boy's got like 400,000 my faction points, he has spent hours in faction wars.
He literally had a tutorial. Like, this is how much you can grind with this card and this card, and and he plays the rank matches. He does this and that.
That's all the dude plays. I'm convinced.
Which is fine. Dude. I mean, it's what I was going to. It just sucked when there's nothing else to do.
That's all I'm playing on 2K25.
I can't do faction wars as long as he can. I mean, he's a trooper. I can't.
Dude, there's so much stuff in faction wars that I still have to unlock. You have way more than me in faction wars.
Here's the thing. This is how bored I got it in Proving Grounds. When they had the little challenges for like 1,500 my faction points, and it was probably the lamest thing. I was bored. And I was like, I'll do it. There's nothing else for me to do. Like all I have is like side plates that I can grab. I'm not doing that because I don't gain anything from it.
Yeah, side
There's
plates.
nothing for
I
me
don't
to
even
do.
use them. Do you use side plates? I don't ever use
I
them.
think I used one when it was at Sandman because that was just pissing me off once. That was the only time.
I think I did use that.
And then I think
you
for
told me to.
that was the only time because that Regal was just upsetting me, and Sandman sucks.
That card sucked. It was terrible.
The song needs to be in, but someone doesn't want to pay.
Here we go. Here we go.
My faction budget. I think you can throw that song in there. I'm just saying.
NWO for Life says it's time for a new engine or a new studio to make the WWE games. Definitely a new engine, man. I agree.
Easily.
And you know what? If they're not going to do, look, I like 2K and I like the people that work at 2K. So I don't ever want to like see people like out of jobs or anything. I just think that there needs to be more, I don't know, more time for these guys. You know,
I think 2K and the gamers have learned a lot, like the mods and this and that. Yeah, they're going to get blocked. They're going to have hair issues. You're going to have all this and that. The online, I can guarantee you, I'm pretty sure.
Social account was retweeting modded characters today.
It was, yeah, I think a lot of things have been learned from both sides. They know how much the community loves WWE 2K, especially after the whole status situation and all that. They've voiced Pat bringing up WWE 2K on Raw and his show. The online will be fixed next year. I know that's a bummer to a lot of people because I don't know. I don't think that's going to get fixed at all. I really don't think so. If it gets fixed, it'll be at the end of the year when the game's pretty much like a crash and burn for everyone. And we're getting ready. Yeah.
MJB says Roman Reigns has got a brand deal with Jordan brand to release a Bloodline branded collection of sneakers.
I saw that. Yes,
that's fucking rad, dude.
I
would buy some Tribal Chief Jordans, dude.
Tribal Chief, yeah. Sorry, it's OTC, over the counter Tribal Chief.
That's actually rad, dude. I don't know. I need access to all the assets in the creation suite. Take the chains off me, 2K. For real.
Yeah, give me my, come on. I've been asking for it sometime. Give me an option to make Dink, man. Come on.
He says inner ass man. Damn. They need to fix ladder matches. Yes. See,
boy.
So look, I'm gonna get off on a tangent real quick.
What do I say about ladder matches?
Ladder matches.
Thank you, Faction Wars, for really, putting a damper to them.
Yeah, I'm so fucking sick of ladder matches in this game. Listen, ladder matches, cage matches, Hell in a Cell matches, even Elimination Chamber matches, and hell, even War Games. Take the matches you have now. Do not give me new match tapes next year. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what fans want new match types. I don't want them. I want you to take these matches that have been in the games for years and fucking improve them. Like they've been the same.
No,
There's nothing new about these matches. Ladder matches are atrocious to play. There's nothing fun to even do in these matches anymore. Remember how fun the ladder matches used to be?
This is probably
like SVR 11.
Guess what? You had to line it up correctly. Over here, you could be in the corner and somehow grab it. It's just going to teleport. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you know how fast I beat it in ladder matches? Like, they're just atrocious. And I know my faction killed that, but it's just so bad. It was a struggle. I'm going to bring it again. 06, 07, where they had Money in the Bank matches. I think it was 07. And man, it was a pain in the butt to get to the, to bring the whole thing. It was like that red meter and it would go down. This one is just the circle and you got to get into the loop every time, like 6 times. And that's it. That's the match.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I don't know how many times I've won 3-on-3 ladder matches in like 2 minutes. That's atrocious. That needs to be changed.
Dab says 2K needs to listen to their fan base. Yeah, I agree. Look, there's nothing I could say that I agree. How would you feel about WWE 2K games becoming a live service game? It depends on how they did it.
Yeah. I don't think they have the capabilities. To me,
I don't either. I don't.
Not with the way this year's gone. I don't think so.
Could you scan in the new SummerSlam? Look how long it took us to get WrestleMania 40's arena. Could you scan in the new SummerSlam arena in like a timely fashion? Could you scan in their updated attires in a time? I think the attires would probably go sooner.
Yeah, because the game came out in what?
Would you pay for attires? Because I don't think I would.
I wouldn't
Not
pay
like
for tires.
like,
No.
oh, here's the SummerSlam.
See, but the
attire
thing is
for
that
Rhea
you see,
Ripley.
that's the thing. I'm like, we have communications to bypass it, you know? So it's like,
What if they took it away? And they're like, now it's a live service game. We're gonna make you pay for everything. I would hate that.
I mean, look, they got a lot of beef with the whole Pat McAfee fake texture, and that was bad. I can't trust them.
But
with
what
the
if they're
live
like,
service.
look, like, okay, for instance, 2K24 releases, we have Dominic Mysterio. He doesn't have the mustache. Remember how long, like, so we had Dominic in the game last year, and immediately he transferred into the Judgment Day.
Yeah, and it was already like, oh, outdated, and that was the top thing on communication day one.
Yeah, day one. They're like, dude, give us the new Dom. You know what I mean? So what if they like did something like that? Like, all right, well, here's updated look.
Oof.
I think people would pay for that. But as far as like,
it depends on it has to be a
attire,
reasonable price. I just, oh man, how often are they going to do it?
yeah, and how much exactly? Like, how
fans are going to be
what's the
panning.
price?
I'm like, oh hey, they changed it. Hey, where's this new song? You know, we're going to be knocking at the doors all the time. Hey, where's this? Where's that? Oh, we're working on this. By the time it's already too late, it's, you know, there's going to be a supply and demand, and oof. I don't think they have the capabilities. It's like, yeah, CUE. Yeah, they're gonna no live service without a new engine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So I see this comment down here from MJB. Listen, you're not going to like my answer on this. It's probably going to make you guys mad, but I actually have the answers over here. Let me see here. 2K next 2K DLC in September.
Is it really September? Is it really
in September? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
You had
I
to
remember
wait with the Pat McAfee. It was like it was a big
yeah,
wait.
I remember. And then there's like a month,
and
That's
then
true.
same
Well,
for the last DLC is in November. So yeah, it's another
yeah. And then I seen some corporate. What is it? The servers will be gone in 2025. I think I can't remember what year or what month. I'm like, well, they're not going to keep them that long, and who the hell's playing? No one can get on the server.
Yeah. Mike
What's the
Fiesel
point of
says,
keeping it? You know,
bring back season mode. No live service without a new engine. Fact. That's for sure. I'd be down for a live service game. Miracle X
September 18th.
Yep.
Wow.
Drizzy Dre says agreed 100%. Mustache ends up on Mr. America COD. Right here. MJB. Let's be real. The developers of 2K are limited with time frames and engines, etc., possibly other things. Ukes and THQ probably had more time, etc., back then, which is why we got the freedom. THQ and Ukes actually had less time. There was less time to make those games. That's what pisses me off about the 2K games. It's like, we need something, dude. We need something. Like these guys, I remember THQ released, what was it? Just Bring It and Shut Your Mouth all within the same year. I think
because I'm gonna go look up the release date.
Crazy. It was crazy, dude. Miracle X, what's a reasonable price, of course. Or with a reasonable price, of course. Yes, absolutely. Mustaches in 2K24 is so trash. I know it's minor, but still. Hey, the hair, yeah. The hair physics need to get with it. All of it. Facial hair, everything.
All right, so here we go. Let's see. We got Just Bring It. Hold on. I forgot. Shut Your Mouth. Give me 1 second. Just looking up the timestamp, the dates of the games. Shut Your Mouth. So Shut Your Mouth came. Let's see. Release date, North America, November 13th, 2002. Just Bring It, October 27th, 2003. So a year difference. And then Shut Your Mouth came in November 16th, 2001. So November, October, and November. So they released one once a year, just about.
But they had less time.
Yeah.
Crazy. I watched pro wrestling since I was 2, before I spoke words, and never stopped watching it. And I grew in life with it. It's a part of me forever. How old were you when you started watching? Probably around the same age. I was on my brother's lap when I was like 1 or 2 watching wrestling, and I've watched it ever since. It's crazy.
I mean, I want to say I truly got into it. I mean, I know Hogan.
You
and
were
McMahon,
a late bloomer.
That was, yeah, I got into it late. My dad did watch it. Like, he watched a little bit of WC. He was more of a WCW guy. He was always telling me about Sting.
Loved
and
WCW.
I didn't really, I didn't know what the hell wrestling was. I got into it, and then my first one was like Cena doing the rack gimmick and doing a promo backstage. I think this was the time he was feuding with Eddie. think that was the last. That was when I got started in wrestling. That was what 2003, 4-ish when he was doing it.
Yeah. Cube says, hey, let's wrap it up with these last few comments, man. Cubes, my dogs are whining right now. They got to go to the bathroom, I'm sure. Cube says, I guess I don't understand why the patches end up breaking the game. Aren't they tested before release? It's probably the old codes that they deal with from like THQ and Ukes. They still got those codes in the game, so I don't know. In SVR 07, you used to be able to bridge the ladder and run up the ladder and do a spear.
Exactly.
Yep, clothesline. And SVR 11, you could lean a ladder anywhere and suplex your opponent towards any object.
You know, tradition of wrestling has changed. They don't even do that no more.
Now that shit moves out of the way. Like when you go to like suplex somebody on like some stairs or something, the stairs will just move. It's fucking annoying.
When you light a table on fire and then someone just runs into it and it just falls apart, I'm like,
yeah, here we go. Yeah, 2K25.
Breaking. Let me just say this, and this irritates the hell out of me. Bring back the Hell in a Cell door, because breaking the damn thing in the corner is such a pain in the ass.
It's dumb too.
Bring me the old school one. Let me
just kick open the door.
Yeah, it was like you had to be able to like kick it open. Yeah, let me do that. There's so much they can. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. No, it was the first 2 SmackDown games.
I get it. They don't do that. Actually, they do that. They don't even have the front door one anymore.
Oh, yeah. These guys are right here. It was the first 2 SmackDown games. That was the same year. But still, it took less time. So those guys back in the day, like even for like the SmackDown vs. Raw series, they only had like 6 months to work on the game. Now they have like 8-9 months to work on the game. Sometimes even 10 and 11 months, which is wild. And you have patches and shit this year. Before, you didn't have none of that shit. So that's why, and they still had less time to work on them. It's crazy, dude. So they have more time to fix this game. It's crazy. I say release game 1, $70 next year. Big patch update with tires, $60 updates, updated arenas, etc. Give dev team full 2-year cycle.
Yeah,
that would be great.
So SmackDown 1, excuse me, SmackDown 1 was released March 2nd, 2000. SmackDown 2, November 20th, 2000. So that was
same year.
March to November. So what is that?
But that was like practically the same
April,
game.
May, June, July, August, September, October. So like 8 months.
Yeah. WWE 2K had a tent at the SummerSlam Stadium. So I'm sure they're doing scans then and on Raw and SmackDown this week. Yeah.
They usually do that. I mean, I've been to the SmackDown, or when I went to SummerSlam, they always had the tents where you can play the game early, and they had to do something at the time. So
yeah, I miss when we used to get multiple WWE games. Yes, me too. Different companies making them too. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Jesse, that Dominic photo shoot was only like $75. That's not bad.
No, that's actually pretty good of a deal.
Yeah, Undertaker $500.
Hey, MJB, how much was Jey Uso? And it's funny you brought Dominic. I was reading a story like at the photo shoot. I know he ran out of people, and Jey Uso was next to him. He had about 80 people, and he offered to give somebody some photos, I think for free or some sort of, I don't know. He did something nice besides, of course, the Rhea Ripley stuff. He was a great man for doing that. But how much was Jay? I'm curious because my girl is a huge Jey Uso fan, and I know she's been bugging me. Like if because have you ever gone to like those meet and greets like at a local store? I've never gone to those.
No.
Have you?
No.
Do they even come over there? Or has anybody in the chat gone to those? Like, oh, hey, they're having
Seattle,
a book signing or something, just something like that.
They do that in Seattle and Portland.
I know we have a place that does that. I just haven't been there in years. Like but they always get like the old school wrestlers like Hogan, Sting, Flair, whoever.
Joe Compton says, I got into wrestling because of a childhood friend was watching it. That was back in the 80s. That's crazy. Jay was 75 as well. But extra $10 for like a photocopy besides the digital one.
That's honestly okay.
That's not that bad at all.
Thank you for the info. Yeah, because if Vegas is an option, then that I promise that. So
you're right. It's just sad how the game keeps getting broken every time we have a patch. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Honestly, I like the days when Hogan's stash was broken and everything ran fine. Give me that. I didn't care. I'm not lying. I'd rather have a small stash on Hogan and everything else run smooth. I don't want my CPO being cooked.
That was just last year. THQ and Ukes had less time, and also they made them better. Yeah, that's what's nuts. If 2K25 is not better than the franchise is cooked. Facts. Guys, listen. Thank you so much for all the love that you showed in this live, man. I got to get to grilling some steaks. You know, the family's going to be hungry soon. As soon as they get home.
Yeah, I got to figure out what's for dinner.
Yeah. So, man, listen, I appreciate you guys so much. I missed you guys. Can't wait to be back next week already. This week, we're going to cook up a video. We're also going to do a game stream as well. So got more content coming. After we close out on this podcast, make sure that you go into the comment section and leave your 2K25 wish list. Okay. We're going to make a community video for our community specifically. We appreciate you guys, man, so much. Like, the love is unreal. Like, all of our regulars showed out tonight, man. I like that shit goes so far for us, man. So far. Like, it's awesome seeing all you guys. We truly missed you. Been thinking about you guys, man. So appreciate it. Appreciate it so much, man. Listen, follow us everywhere if you're not already. Join our Discord. Join the Discord. I need all of our community up in there talking. We're great friends in there. I'm active in the Discord. I try to talk to everybody as much as possible. I answer as many questions as I can. Come in the Discord, make some friends. You guys are already all friends here in the community. So it's good laughs over there, man. Good times. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter if you haven't. James just put the Discord in the comment section right here. So make sure to click that, join it, and we'll see you over there. I'm Jesse. He's James. We'll see you next week right here. Pro Wrestling Shoot. Pro Wrestling!